I'm AxelPlaysGames and this is Kingdom Hearts and we're going to Wonderland. Alright guys, welcome to Wonderland. Now this is a pretty neat little world, but I procrastinated coming here just because I just don't like this world. You know, I love the movie, I love the book, but if you're playing this game as a kid, this is one of the most annoying areas in all of Kingdom Hearts. Just because it's hard to figure this stuff out without a guide or something. I mean, I just remember as a kid, it took me forever. And I'm an idiot. I always do this. I always do this. Every single time I play. So what you gotta do to proceed is you gotta shove this bed to the side. But I just always, you know, go through a cycle. I'll remember one of these days. The annoying thing is that if you fall down there while your small enemies spawn and you can't drink the stuff while enemies are spawning. Or while enemies exist. Alrighty, so we gotta get evidence for Alice. Now there's 4 different evidence pieces. And I'm gonna go ahead and get them all. But you only need 1 piece. So... but having more helps you. And I'll show you why later. Piece number 1 is just right here. Easy enough, except I can't get it because stupid enemy spawned. There's one of the footprints. No. Here's piece number 2. And we're about to get piece number 3. And these are the 3 that the cutscene I skipped, Cheshire Cat will tell you is a cinch to find. And there's one more that's a bit harder. Just a bit, though. Alright, so what we gotta do here is we gotta give this guy a potion. You can get the flowers throughout your items, and they'll usually give them items or something else back, but this guy is special. He does want a potion, right? I'm remembering that right. Yeah.
This should help.
And he makes you huge! And now, you have to hit this tree, and hit it again, and knock this down. But really, what you have to do is you have to jump on this. The fruit's just to get you small again. And now we can just do a little bit of this, and that, and 1, and 2, and a 3, and a 4, and even a 5, 6, 7, 1, 0, 3. And you're gonna fall on this little faucet, and you have to make a semi-difficult jump over here. It looks a lot harder than it is. Just get to the tip, push down off, and whoop, boom. And here the Cheshire Cat will give you Blizzard. And if you don't get this piece of evidence, you do get Blizzard later. I always forget exactly when you do, if it's right before the final boss or right after the final boss, but you do get it. I used to think you would miss out on it, but you don't. Alright, so you go to these guys to present the evidence, and here's the deal. you're going to get presented with 5 boxes in total. So, however many pieces of evidence you collected, basically gives you a better chance of picking something that has good evidence in it. So, okay, so for example, I got 4 pieces of evidence, and so 4 out of these 5 boxes are going to have Heartless in them, which is what we want, and one of them is going to have Donald or Goofy or both. And if you get Donald or Goofy or both, then whatever you get is going to be trapped in the next little fight that happens. But you can break them out of the cage, so it's not that big of a deal. So if you're in a rush and you just want to get one piece, that's fine. Yeah. And the queen freaks out. And we do battle. Alright. So your objective is to destroy this tower, piece by piece. And you can take out the cards, but they just get back up after a certain period of time. So it's not really worth it unless they're really bugging you, which they can sometimes. They can be really annoying, especially on Proud. You just keep wailing on the tower, it starts to break apart, and bam! That's all there is to it. So I'm probably going to keep what just happened in the video. So that's the longest it's ever taken for that fight to end after destroying the tower. And I thought I glitched out. And I haven't saved in a while. So that would have sucked. But it worked out. Alright, so it can be kind of confusing what to do next at this point. I think it's really trollish of Square Enix because the cat brings this boulder up, but you don't need that boulder at all. You just got to go back here, the Tea Party Garden, and it has this whole thing going on. I'll come back and do this later, and go here, and you're gonna get to the upside down, I think, bizarre room, or the flipped flops or something. Sideways. But anyway, you gotta light these 2 candles, and to do that you have to take out all these Heartless. Because without taking out the Heartless, you aren't allowed to use the option to light. Alright, now we can go fight the final boss. Get out of here. Large body. Come on. Alrighty. Alright, so this guy, he's not too bad, but he can be kind of challenging. As always, on Proud, he's a lot more challenging. But let's go. And this is the Trick Master. Ow. So your main strategy for this fight is going to be to get onto the table and jump and hit him. And when you hit him enough times, he'll fall down. You can hit him from right here. I'm gonna try to demonstrate that. Come on. But you only get like 1 hit at a time. It's not worth it. Every time he comes down, he drops HP balls. And I think this is gonna make the table spin or something. Yeah. But the main thing to do is to be dodge rolling. Avoid his attacks. As long as you don't get too close to him, you'll be fine. Just smack the chair down. And later on in the fight, he'll go to light his torch on fire. Light his torch on fire. Light his stick on fire. And that opens up some new attacks. But most of them are pretty easy to dodge. One in particular is a little harder. And if he uses it, I'll show you. It's just like this blast, this fire blast that tends to track you really strictly. And it makes all of his regular attacks powerful too. This one I'm talking about. Ugh. Managed to dodge there, but it's really good at tracking you. And you can use this chair table to block it. Pretty well. Oh, there we go. Oh, you're so close. One more. Yeah. And that's the Trick Master. And that does it for Wonderland, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you really liked it, like, favorite, subscribe, all that great stuff, and check out Scorp's videos. They're awesome. So much more awesome than mine. And I'll see you next time, where we're gonna return to Traverse Town. But until then, see ya!